shit on my face. As you guys can tell by my naked face, I'm going to attempt to do a makeup tutorial, or what I like to call shoving shit on my face and hoping that it works out. So I decided I'm going to try to do like a talk through kind of tutorial because I know that this is like a really shitty way to put on makeup, so it kind of needs a lot of explanation because you're gonna be like, what the f are you doing? And I'm gonna be like, I don't know, YOLO. You feel me? The first thing that I use is a primer, and I know that sounds like super makeup guru-y. I don't even know what this is. I don't know how it works. It just looks a hell of a lot better, and now I use primers. I don't really know a lot about what's good, what's bad. I just got this for free at Whole Foods where I work. This is the Mineral Fusion Hydrating Primer. This one's for normal to dry skin types. I also have one that's for oily to normal, which is more of a matte one. But since it's like really cold and my face is shedding like a lizard or whatever the sheds, I've been using this one and I just really like it. So like I said, the first thing I do is put on a damn primer and hope that it works. So while I'm letting this dry, I kind of want to talk to you guys about my eyebrows because as you can tell, they're already done. I'm just gonna be honest, I don't really have eyebrows. I have a problem with like nervous picking my eyebrows and just like picking in general. What I am going to do is show you guys what I use because I feel like that's just gonna do it more justice. Like me showing you guys how to draw them on isn't really gonna be beneficial for you guys because they're different every day because I don't know how to draw them on. So I'm sorry if you guys want that, but that's just not gonna happen right now until I can figure out my shit. So what I generally use is the Color Tattoo Leather 24-Hour eyeshadow.
My hands are so slippery, can't fucking open it. Are you shitting me right now? I don't have time for this shit. I've got a bunch of shit to do. I use it. Oh my god. Cool.
So it's like this little pot thing that is very like thick. So I generally just use this because it fucking lasts me a couple days until I shower and wipe it off. I like to use the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation to put on my face, which is what I've always used in all my other makeup tutorials, and all being 2. So I'll just like put a shit ton on my finger and just put it on my face because what else are you gonna do? I don't have any brushes or beauty blenders or anything because I just don't, and I haven't bought any yet. I would love to try them, but I just don't. So I use these little dudes. And then to keep my pale gothic sprite shit going on my face, I like to use a translucent powder, which is the Revlon Color Stay one. I also kind of just ignore like underneath my bangs because no one sees them, so why waste your time doing that? But I guess like I could tuck them under there in case there's wind. I don't know. So I'm still kind of figuring out how to contour. I don't really get that. I also don't have any tools, so that's probably why I don't get it, but I'm gonna show you what I do anyways. So what I usually do is take a concealer from Unique, which is the makeup line that I sell on my website, which will be linked down below. Don't really know what concealers are for in these darker tones. I guess if you're darker skin tones, but I'm not. So I just take some of this and then I'll just dump it in the lid. I don't really have like a bigger dish, which would be probably more like helpful, but then I'll just stick my little brush in there and do that. Holy shit, this looks really dark on camera. So then I'm going to take an actual blusher, again from Unique, and it's in Seductive, and I'm going to use this exact same brush, which is probably a no-no in the makeup world, but it's the only brush I have, so f*** it.
She got out of ride with my niggas, like fuck it, down with my niggas.
So for my eyes, I actually don't use an eyeshadow. I use an actual blusher as well from Unique. I really love their products because they're all cruelty-free, all natural, organic, and they're just like really good for you. The blushers that we offer at Unique, they're like the perfect like pinky tones for like that grunge like that's like hopping around the internet. I think it's kind of cool that I can use this blush also for just like a blush, and then I can just use it as an eyeshadow or like whatever the hell you want. I just use this brush also from Unique. Surprise, surprise. And it's like a deluxe brush, so whatever the hell that means. And I'll just tap some in the lid, or you can use a dish, whatever is easiest for you. And blow on it, because I already know I'm gonna f it up. And then I just kind of pat it all over my eyelid. And then I take it under and around and pretty much everywhere. I just like smear it around until I'm happy with it. There's absolutely no technique, no multiple colors. I use this one color, put it everywhere, and that's what I've used in my last couple of videos, in my last like several posts that you guys have really been digging like the red shit on my face.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E.
from what I can see in this really terrible lighting, it looks even. Like I said, I just like smear it all around in a circle, and then sometimes I'll just take my finger and kind of like rub it just so it doesn't look like a straight up like circle like I'm raccoon on crack. So if you guys have been following me on Instagram and watching a couple of my YouTube videos that are more recent, you know I've been talking a lot about the unique Mood Struck 3D Fiber Mascara, whatever the it's called. Now you guys can finally see how exactly I put it on and how it's used. I'm not going to do like a full use, like I usually don't put a whole lot on, but I would gladly do like another video showing you like how much you can use it, like how many layers you can do and like other techniques. So basically you're just going to use the transplanting gel as like a regular mascara, then put on the fibers and then seal it with the transplanting gel again. Just sit down and watch, because I'm definitely not going to talk while I'm doing this because that's impossible. Okay, maybe I will talk. Basically, I'm just kind of like putting it on the ends of my eyelashes, and I feel like if you put it on top like that and kind of just go back and forth, it helps makes them longer. So before this dries, then you're going to want to take the fibers, which is the smaller tube, and they look like little black clouds of happiness. So I'll just like take them out, brush them a little bit, maybe blow on them, and then you just put them like I said on the ends. You don't have to put it on everything, and I just put it on the ends where I put the gel and just have fun with it. So then after you put on the fibers, you're going to basically seal in the fibers with another coat of the transplanting gel, which is the first thing you put on, because if you don't do that, then the fibers are going to slowly fall off your face during the day and it's going to look fucking weird. So I just basically cover where I put the fibers. So that's how it looks like from far away, just using like one simple coat. What's cool about this shit is that you can like really build it and it doesn't get like hard. They still stay really soft. Like if you pet them, they feel like you're petting a cat kind of. So I mean, you wait a minute for this to dry and you kind of just repeat the process over and over again. You put on some of the gel, then you put on the fibers, then you put on the gel. But I usually just use like one coat, sometimes like two if I'm going out and want to look hot as hell. And it honestly does take some practice, like get used to like how to put this on, because it's not just a regular mascara. Just play with it, watch more tutorials, look at how people are doing it, and just play with it yourself and see what works for you. And so after that ton of work, the last thing I'm going to do is put on some lipstick. And my favorite thing to do with this kind of like red eye is put on red lipstick. I have like 20 different ones that I use, so I really don't have any suggestions on what's the best. This is one that I found, and it is On Fire Red by Maybelline. This is what the tube looks like, and it's not matte, it's just like a shiny one, which I want a matte one. I just haven't bought one yet. That's typically why I don't have a lot of shit. I just don't buy it because I'm lazy. So then you put on red lipstick and you're pretty much done. So this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It was really hard making it, but I'm going to try really hard to do more of these. I know that you guys seem to like the shit I put on my face, and now you've seen the crazy ass method that I use to put them on, so hopefully you'll either stop asking for them or you ask for them more. I don't really know what's gonna happen, but I'm really glad I get to do this so I can actually show you guys mainly like unique makeup, because that's the shit I really love. I love that it's cruelty free. I love that it's organic and all natural and hyperallergenic. Half the makeup that I used in this tutorial was by Unique. So all the links to that, to get it if you want to purchase it, will be down below, as well as everything else that I use, my social media, like anything that could be absolutely relevant to this video will be linked down below. So until my next video, let's talk, let's be homies, and let's get drunk.